In the annals of history, battles are often won by the side with the biggest army, the sharpest swords, or the most impenetrable fortress. But sometimes, victory belongs to the one with the sharpest mind. Today, we're diving into a story where the odds were stacked, the enemy was closing in, and all seemed lost. A story where a cunning plan, born from desperation and brilliance, turned the tide in a way no one saw coming. Imagine this: a vast, disciplined army, marching with the confidence of certain victory. They've outmaneuvered their opponents, executing a perfect pincer movement. The smaller defending force is trapped, their supply lines cut, their backs to the wall. Panic begins to set in among the soldiers. Their commanders see only two options: a suicidal last stand or a dishonorable surrender. But one person on that field saw a third option, one that existed not on the map, but in the mind of the enemy commander. This is the story of a leader, let's call her Alara, who wasn't a seasoned general, but a strategist who understood human nature better than anyone. While others looked at troop formations and terrain, she looked into the heart of her adversary. She knew he was arrogant, overconfident, and believed his plan was flawless. And she decided to use his own pride as the weapon that would defeat him. Instead of trying to break through the enemy's lines, she devised a plan to make the enemy break their own lines. Her plan was audacious, bordering on insane. It relied on deception, timing, and a deep psychological understanding of her foe. She ordered a small contingent of her troops to feign a desperate, disorganized retreat, but not away from the trap, deeper into it. To the enemy commander, this looked like the final panicked collapse of a broken army. He greedily ordered his forces to tighten the noose, to surge forward and claim their prize. His carefully constructed flanks, the very arms of his pincer, began to thin as soldiers rushed towards the center. This was the moment Alara had been waiting for. As the enemy abandoned their disciplined formation in a rush for glory, her hidden forces, which had been concealed in the rugged terrain everyone else had overlooked, exploded from the shadows. They didn't attack the strong center of the enemy army. They smashed into the now weakened and overextended flanks. The hunters had become the hunted. The perfect trap had snapped shut, but on the wrong army. Confusion turned to chaos in the enemy ranks. They were being attacked from the very direction they thought was secure. The commander, who was moments away from a total victory, now found his army being dismantled piece by piece. Ilara's main force, which had been feigning a retreat, turned and launched a ferocious counterattack into the disorganized enemy corps. What was supposed to be a battle of annihilation became a stunning rout. Ilara didn't just outfight them, she outthought them at every turn, proving that the most powerful weapon on any battlefield is a mind that can see the moves no one else can. This incredible story reminds us that when faced with overwhelming odds, sometimes the most brilliant strategy isn't to meet force with force, but to find a different way to play the game entirely. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tale of strategy and cunning, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another story. We'll see you in the next one.